Vishy bronze medal for Team India and a little bit of a surprise yesterday against the US. How is the overall mood for you?
Obviously disappointed. The things were going according to plan, more or less. We wanted to finish first in our group. We did that. We got past Ukraine. But already the warning signs were there. I mean, the second Ukraine match, there's no way we should have lost it. So the very fact that we had to play a tie break, but then in the euphoria of the tie break, we forgot again. And then yesterday, first match was excellent. And then suddenly, one after another, everyone started to collapse. First, I collapsed in the second game, which was really... I mean, it's good psychology for him just to play this passive, inoffensive opening. But that I would lose in 5 moves instead of 50. And so that was a bit of a blow, obviously, because you don't expect to play so badly. And then one by one, like dominoes, we all went. And that's tough. And I don't know what the overall impression is. Somehow the only impression you have is of the last game.
Yeah, usually like when such a loss happens, how does one recover from it? Because you yourself have had a career which spanning over so many years, so many highs, so many lows. What do you say to yourself here? Because everyone thought India would reach the finals and play against Russia and so on. So it's definitely not a great feeling.
It all happened very fast. And to be honest, if the tournament is over, then you don't care. You will at some point reflect and see what went wrong, but that can happen. There's no urgency. It's another thing when the tournament's still going on. Then you have to balance the two feelings. But since in the knockouts, if you make a mistake, you get eliminated, and then you don't think about it.
Coming to your games, I think you were in tremendous form, especially yesterday's game against Xiong. The way he unleashed the new move Queen A3, never played before. Did you have it prepared? It was such a shock because everyone used to take Queen takes C2 there, and he played Queen A3.
I was familiar with Queen A3, but for some reason I had not checked B5. And so my problem was everything that works in the other line, which is King C8. Now I have to check, does it work after B5? Which is why I spent a couple of minutes there. Because these are not intuitive sequences.
Exactly.
Precise calculation. Everything has to be precisely worked out. Anyway, I did the best I could, which is I realized that what works against King C8 doesn't work here, and so I just tried to give back the exchange in some way. It's quite beautiful. The computer wants to play Bishop takes C4.
Yeah,
after B5. It's just kind of mind-blowing, but of course I could not even see this move.
But also BD1 is one option. Did you consider?
Bishop D1 I considered a lot, but I couldn't see the point. I thought if Bishop A3, C3, Queen A5, what exactly, where's my rook going? It wasn't clear to me. So that simply wasn't obvious to me. I saw Bishop D1, of course. It's what White is trying to do. Anyway, later on I thought I played many moments very precisely. After knight B3 he has very good compensation, but at least the pawns will not queen. And then I put it on C5 and kept H5, brought the king. And I think that was, if that was the only game, I would go back very happy. But of course, the second game spoils that. I'm quite proud of this game. This was a good game that to solve these problems in rapid chess. So it was simply a good game.
Yeah.
I won't pretend otherwise.
And actually, in this event, I was talking to a few players and they said that your form was really amazing. Of course, Harika was playing really well in the knockouts. Also, Nihal played excellently. But you were rock solid on board 1 against Ivanchuk. Also, you got 2 winning positions, although the games ended in draw. I think 2021 overall has been a year, although you haven't played much, Grand Chess Tour, match with Kramnik and this one. You are in amazing form.
Yes, I was stable. The way I saw it was I was missing a lot of opportunities. So Bakro I should have converted, Ivanchuk at least one of them I should have, and second one, I don't know, with 8 minutes against thing. But again, there were these strange lapses that I was playing fast when I should just stop and even invest 3 minutes. But it's a very hard thing when you get stuck in this rapid mode to remind yourself, now out of 8 minutes, I'm going to spend 4 minutes here and just work this to mate. Because I had seen knight e2, but I thought, what's the difference? Queen h5, pawn up's very stable, but knight e2, he can resign. So, and the black queen was harder actually because its material is reduced. So I was not at all satisfied, but nonetheless I must accept that at least if you're getting good positions and playing and you're scoring well, that means something. So yes, I was doing well. But again, like I said, the team could depend on me till suddenly one moment they couldn't, and then it's late. And that's how it happened in the end. Last year, in general, I have the feeling that the team has to, when one guy suffers, another one has to come and compensate. That didn't happen very much. If you see, when I won, we didn't need my wins. So actually, when I won my games, we didn't need any of those wins because the team was winning overwhelmingly. Yes, Nihal and Harika had more of these MVP moments. So that was it was good. They were playing well. Others had weak moments. Prag had his weak moments. Vaishali had her weak moments. Vidit, Hari also. So, bit of back and forth.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair result. We were simply not good enough to win this year. But we came to the semis, and I think that's a reasonable reflection of how we played. I mean, clearly, if you look at how Russia is playing, it's just just another level. So.
And being here together, the entire team, was that nice?
It was nice. At least partially we got to see each other and all. We didn't see each other that much because in the end you end up in your room preparing, and the other thing is, thanks to all the distancing, there are not that many places you can go to. For instance, we simply didn't leave the hotel at all.
Yeah.
But yes, I think, again, it's good. The ACF and Microsense took the trouble, arranged this hotel. I think this is professional, and it's also nice where you don't have to take care of 100 things. You just bring your computer, plug it in and play. That's kind of how it should be. So I think this was a professional setup, a very nice venue to play.
And this online Olympiad, last year it was held because there was a pandemic and they said, okay, let's have something. But it happened this year as well. Do you see this as a format that should be continued? Do you think that there is some future in this online, like 1 year could be normal Olympiad, 1 year online Olympiad, like that?
I don't know. I just hope it won't become a weekly one.
Well, and what's next for you, Vishy, now? Where will we see you in action?
At the moment, I don't know yet. So hopefully something will turn up.
Okay. Anand, congratulations for the bronze medal, and see you in action very soon. Thank you.
Thanks.